What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Heroes for Hire podcast. We are back again talking all the week's movie news, entertainment news, and just generally having a bit of a chit-chat about everything to do with film. I am joined, as always, by my best man, Mr. Sean Meehan. Sean, how is it going?
I'm good, Conor, and why am I good? Because the boys... they're back in town.
The boys are back in town, lads. Everyone, please.
I've heard rumours that there's some boys around and they're in town.
Oh no.
Oh heavens.
Oh heavens.
It's the boys.
If you don't know, should we just call this episode We're Back?
Oh, that's going to be good. Yeah, we're going to call it We're Back.
Yeah, we're back. Just people who maybe weren't listening are like, where did they go?
Well, true. Very possible. We should also say it should be We're Back asterisk, as we'll get into.
So, if you don't know, I don't have to plug anything. We're not going to do any of that this episode. This might be just a softer launch.
Yeah.
Just...
It's a picture of two coffees on Instagram.
About 6 weeks ago, actually 2 months ago now, that we stopped recording. And the reason we stopped recording was because my wife had to go have a baby. And
very selfish of her.
Then once the baby comes, apparently you have to look after it and like feed it and shit. Nobody told me that.
For years you have to do that as well.
It's useless.
And look... lovely baby. One of the best babies.
I left the fucking eggs out with the counter yesterday and I was like, here, make yourself some scrambled egg. Came back, nothing done. Absolutely nothing. Starving, so he was.
I came up to visit. Didn't say a fucking word to me the whole time.
Ignorant prick. So my son did arrive about 6 weeks ago now, and so we have been just on a bit of a maternity leave from podcasting.
Yeah, you have been. I've just been off, basically.
Yeah, well, you've just had a kind of... But to be fair, Sean... to be fair...
You what? What's up?
It's just that nothing really changed.
Hey, I did a special Patreon episode with my brother.
It was a fucking miracle. A lot of stuff has happened, so this might just be a little bit of a catch-up episode as well. You can like us on all the socials. You don't have to.
He's back.
No, it's fine. We're not going to do that. By the way, I haven't checked anything in so long. So
the free time you've had.
Oh my god, my life has come back. The problem is the SEOs are now we don't exist. So that's a problem.
That's true, but now we're going to have nothing and then a spike, so it might be good for an algorithm.
We'll do like Michael Jordan where he just has I'm back, but like we're back. Just have that. It's the exact same level, I assume, in terms of cultural
Jordan
reference.
In this scenario.
Yeah,
but we're playing
obviously.
baseball, so it's kind of...
But Sean, actually, you had your stag about 4 weeks ago, and I was unable to go on it because
of the aforementioned child.
Fucking 7 days old, selfish bastard.
I said, come for the sesh. And you said, that's my son.
Imagine the scenes if I had turned around and like holding him, but like I make the eye contact. Yeah, I forgot to say.
You don't even discuss it. You wake up packed, like you're leaving. You're good here, right?
She's feeding him on the bed.
No, I did. I went on the stag to Edinburgh. Had a very fun time with some very fun boys. Yeah. But missed my boy Conor.
I'm still part of the wedding party, right? Or did I get like excommunicated at that time?
No. I actually have suit fitting details to share with you later.
Great stuff. Just let me know. But I might not be able to make it. I'm podcasting now.
The podcast takes priority, man. I gotta say.
I've already told the child.
He knows. He's well aware.
He's well aware of what the story is. I pointed at a microphone and then pointed at him, but then I pointed back at the microphone and gave it a thumbs up. Just looking at him.
I looked so hard for like a Fisher-Price podcast studio. Yeah. And the only thing that exists is an SNL sketch about that. It's not an actual product. Yeah,
and like he's also a white man, so he really needs one. We need to really get him ahead of the game.
That's true. We need to hear his thoughts from birth.
I want to see him do a Blue Chew ad. I did.
Why do we never get offered Blue Chew ads, huh? What's wrong with us?
Well, clearly the proof is in the pudding, Sean. Don't eat it. The evidence is there, lad. The evidence is there.
Conor, you shouldn't give that away. We could use that for Blue Chew.
I was fucking inhaling the Blue Chew, so I was.
was a Casper mattress as well.
It's all about procreation, all those ads. We need one of them. So, look, if you, by the way, this is probably shouldn't really be explained, but if at any time in the future you hear a screaming child in the background of maybe one of our audios, I don't want to name names, we'll just say that maybe like something has happened. But I would also say, if you've ever met a 6-week-old baby, or maybe even a 6-month-old, or even a 6-year-old, volatile is the word I would use.
Mood swings, I would say.
Unpredictable.
They don't respect the on-air light that you've rigged up in your house.
They don't respect the fact that I'm sitting down to watch TV for an hour. What are you up to?
That I'm just trying to get 15 minutes to myself.
I just come on and start crying.
Yeah, I think people will be understanding of the fact that there's a rogue child in the house.
Yeah, and with that comes the fact that we are back, but we're also saying that if we might miss an episode here and there, please don't give out to us.
Yes.
Or if maybe an episode is delayed by a day of some sort.
Yeah, because I might have things to do.
Sean will be absolutely doing nothing, free as a bird.
I've got a packed winter, I'll have you know.
I've got lots of errands to run.
I've got a wedding coming up.
A parada.
No, a different wedding, not my wedding.
Okay, good. So I felt like this week we could just kind of maybe let everyone know we still exist. Thank you all, by the way. There was still support coming in throughout the hiatus, which was really cool.
Wild. And the patrons stayed consistent as well.
Yeah,
like which is huge. So thank you all for that.
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, the patrons went up during the hiatus.
Yes. Wild, which I think we just take the foot off from here. You know, we just coast.
What that's proved is laziness has benefits.
I've been saying it for years.
And also lots of comments Instagram, that our Star Wars clip of us talking about episode 2 went like it blew up again.
That
and then
fucking comes in cycles.
There was people then commenting, and then I was laughing of them coming to like the show, and there was just nothing there, and just like, oh, they don't exist anymore.
But I think isn't the last episode like it's called like you need to hear this or something like that? So
yeah, maybe
they were like, oh my god, did one of them die?
Yeah, look, I think it's important to know that we're very happy to chat to all of you again. I think Sean and I, we're just happy to have a chat with each other, and then that means you guys get to have a chat with us. So it's pretty cool.
And also, multiple people did say to me during the hiatus, it's like, oh, it's clear you haven't talked to Conor for a while, because I've been throwing out some wild questions to people.
So could you explain that to someone who maybe this is their first episode, Sean?
Oh, if this is your first episode, welcome.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Yeah, but also so much lore.
So much to go on with. Before I went to my stag, I went to my friend Lester's stag, and I stayed over in friend of the show Róisín's house, and Róisín made a lovely dinner. And over dinner, I don't know why, but I asked, "Do you think a blind man could tell the difference between blue tack and white tack?" Because there's something in it that makes it blue.
You know what? That is the most you question to me I've ever heard.
Right. It's because you see, like, because you know me well enough.
Yeah.
There's some kind of logic in
brain
that.
damage.
What? Yeah, probably. And your answer, Conor? I've been waiting weeks.
I don't want to speak for the blind community, but I'm going to say they're the same.
You think they're the same texture-wise?
They're both whatever tack is.
Do you think they made white tack first and dyed it blue? Or they made blue tack first and made it white somehow?
A great question. I think blue came first. I feel like blue is bigger in the market.
That feels weirder though. So is it just branding?
Maybe it's a white supremacy thing.
Whoa!
Somebody in the office is like, we need to go to white.
It's like, Dave really wants
how
white tack.
How racist do you have to be buying blue tack? And be like, I refuse to use it, Suzanne. I won't use it if it's blue.
It's woke is what it is.
It has to be white. I'm not sticking any pictures up.
No, that was just like, it's because you know, going from talking 2 or 3 times a week with your best friend to then not talking to them that often over text and stuff.
You just kind of need like a sounding board of like, because obviously you have lots of problems, and so like you need to like maybe air them out. So then just because I think you kind of have to run it past somebody. Now I'm also an idiot, but it's like I'm like less of an idiot.
Yeah, like we're like each other's picture of Dorian Gray, where like we take on the fucking mental trauma of the shit we say to each other,
which is unfortunate because I have no mental trauma.
Yeah, no, which I think is why it's like you can take a lot. You're untouched at the minute. Yeah, but I listen to you talk about fucking how good your family is or whatever.
How mentally stable you are, you bastard.
Yeah, how you have no fucking problems.
To be fair, my current problem is hours of sleep. How many have I had? What's the daytime?
What's the schedule like for sleeping these days?
Well, it's... Look, if we get 3 hours in a row, you're going well.
Ooh.
No, he's after getting a lot better. At the start, I mean, that first week, you're like, whoa. Yeah. Sleep is a concept you don't really understand. But then we were also like complaining. We were like, oh, he's not sleeping or whatever. And the public health nurse came around to the house and to do like a few checkups. And she was like, you do also have to remember that he's like 70 hours old. So he also doesn't really understand what's going on in the world.
And he was just essentially sleeping for 9 months.
Yeah. Well. And so he's kind of confused, and you're confused, and we're all fucking confused. But he's
thought about this with babies, right? Is that, imagine your ears being new, and like you've never heard anything before. That's fucked up.
He's never seen anything before.
Yeah. Like, yeah, imagine just having senses all of a sudden.
So we were like, it's bedtime. He's like, I don't even know what a bed is. What an Emma mattress.
He's doing sponsors already.
I'm trying to get him involved. No, I think he's gotten a lot better. Definitely a lot better. He's doing 3 or 4 hours at a time now, which is amazing. So like you do like a feed at 12, then you feed him at 3. Then you feed him at, like, he might sleep till 7. I mean, that's a full hour.
Yeah.
Or that's a full night's sleep, kind of.
It's broken up, but yeah.
It's broken up a little bit.
What are you doing while you're feeding? Like, are you watching stuff? Are you reading books and shit?
No, my wife she's like an expert in, have you ever seen a nappy change with your eyes closed? It's not like, but like at 3 o'clock in the morning, like the one eye might pop open, just like do everything.
But that other eye
just kind of chilling.
Rest.
It was the other morning, we were in Saturday morning, 8 o'clock. I'm like, you go to sleep, I'll take him for a few hours. We ended up watching just like lads giving haircuts for like
lads
an hour and a half. ASMR.
I don't hate that. Were they like weird haircuts or were they like straight back and sides kind of shit?
Oh, have you... Sean, there's a whole world out there that I don't know if people know about. Guy called Haircut Harry goes into barbers all around the world.
What the fuck?
He just says, do whatever you want.
What?
So it's not like, he doesn't ask for anything. He just says, do whatever you want.
Haircut. Oh my god. 600,000 subscribers.
And I'm one of them.
You look handsome.
He's a legend. He just goes in, and some of them are terrible, and some of them are fucking great.
That's
so
crazy.
Just watching that, just goes in and just says, yeah, do whatever you want. There's one in Cork. He goes to a place in Cork, so obviously you go to that one, and that one has loads of comments where everyone's like, this is a really good one. So I was kind of taking like a bit of pride in that. I was like, okay, we've done so well, because if that was the shit one, then I was like, let us down.
He goes into a Grafton barber or something like that.
So that's what we were doing. You just do stuff to pass the time, basically.
Just background noise kind of shit.
What's fascinating is what I've noticed, and I'm sure parents will also agree with me, is that time is so... when he's asleep, right? So he went to sleep, say, maybe like 8 o'clock in the evening. And you're like, will we watch some? But if something doesn't jump out to you, like if something isn't like... You're not going to watch some for the sake of watching some, because if it's a commitment of like 10 episodes.
Yeah.
Because you're never getting to the 10th episode. So we're like...
You have to be sure.
Going through Netflix. We're like going through Netflix and we were like, it's not worth. wait, it's too much of a risk.
Yeah, so I'd rather sleep in these hours.
We'd rather sleep in the time frame. Celebrity Traitors UK, of course we watched that. That's, I mean, you know me, Sean. Traitors is my thing.
Fan, loves the Traitors.
Yeah.
You've been telling your son about the Traitors.
I have, and then my wife's sister came over the other night, and they were just chatting in the kitchen, and sorry, me and her were chatting in the kitchen, and she asked me, have you been watching the UK Traitors? And I said move. Yes. And of course, I immediately was like, yes, I have. Have you seen it as well? Blah, blah, blah. And my wife came in at that exact moment and rolled her eyes so hard and went, oh, Jesus, he's talking about fucking again.
He's back on it. He's back on the Traitors, boys.
But I think I was set up because I didn't start that conversation, Sean. I got instigated into it.
True. Yeah, no, but you weren't unhappy that conversation was taking place.
I know, but I didn't bring it up. It wasn't like me shouting it. I got asked my opinion, and I was like, a topic I know about. Yes, absolutely. Finally. I'd like to be engaged. But yeah, so that's everything that's going on. I mean, we can talk about some movie news if you want, Sean. I have assembled a little bit just for you.
We could do a little bit. I will say, just on the hey, the show has to be really good for you to want to watch it. I do have a recommendation for you.
Please.
Pluribus.
Okay.
It's the new show by Vince Gilligan, who did Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. It's coming out week on week. We're about to start episode 3. It's real fucking good. I think you'd enjoy it.
Heard it has 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, it's busted. It's
which is obviously, I mean, Rotten Tomatoes is not an example of if something's good or bad, but it's not. It's a good Vince Gilligan as well.
Yeah, it's a good not a litmus test, but it's you can kind of gauge what's going on with the show because it was,
and also he did come up with Breaking Bad.
so I'm going to give him a fucking benefit of the doubt on this one.
He made one really good cake and now he's made a different cake. I'm assuming it might be alright.
Class, 2 cakes.
2 cakes. I know we can definitely give that a look. If it's coming out weekly, even better.
Yeah.
Because 1 hour is not that much of a commitment.
Every Thursday it comes out.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
That's pretty good. Yes. Okay. I think if anyone, please send in all your messages for any questions you have for movies over the last while or parenting. I don't know the answers, but I mean, I'm sure I'll find someone that does.
Or, partying and cocktail recommendations from me.
Alcoholic Anonymous email.
I'm not anonymous. My name is Sean.
They know me.
I'm banned from the meetings.
You're on the website.
Have you seen this man?
I think we should start off with a piece of news, and obviously I'm going to compile news over the last few weeks that kind of stood out to me that we might have missed and we didn't get to talk about.
Cool.
First things first, Sean. Brendan Fraser, Rachel Weisz.
I fucking knew this would be top billing.
Reuniting for a 4th The Mummy movie.
Now, I'm pretty excited about this, Conor. We're both big The Mummy 1999 fans.
Oh, well, I mean, it's the best movie of all time.
Movie of all time. We talked about it on the Patreon. Years ago at this point. What does this mean for Tom Cruise's The Mummy 2017?
Look, and you know me, I have the chest tattoo of Tom Cruise's The Mummy 2017 or whatever it was. That's the full tattoo.
Or whatever it was.
or whatever year it was. But, I mean, 1999 The Mummy is one of the best movies. I think it's the perfect... We talk about 5-star, 3-star movies. I don't think it's 3-star.
No.
But I think it's a 5-star, 4-star movie.
I think it's a 4-star, 5-star movie.
Oh, that's pretty good. It's so funny that I know what that means.
Yeah. It's everything that it needs to be. It ticks every box for what it's trying to do.
It's a clean movie. I mean, there's no fat. Start to finish, it's a fucking just a rub. And it's also it is scary, but it's also super entertaining. It's a movie that wouldn't get made now, but I don't mean that everything's gone woke. I just mean I think a studio would be afraid of the different vibes that it throws out.
Yes, but also I feel like it's a movie where you see the seams as well. You can see how things were done in a lot of ways. Whereas now everything would have this if you were to make The Mummy 1999 today, you get Tom Cruise as The Mummy 2017 in a lot of ways, where it's...
He kisses a mummy to death. That's pretty good.
He kisses two people to death? Or then he's...
I think he does, yeah. It's pretty good. And Jake Johnson dies very early.
But then he comes back, but also Tom Cruise has the mummy powers. He's the mummy. He's the mummy.
Yeah, I think it ends with him as the mummy.
And Russell Crowe has a weird, like... elaborate series of syringes to stop himself turning into Mr. Hyde.
Yeah, Russell Crowe is brought in for a 20-minute exposition scene where he builds up the monster universe within that.
I don't know if we talked about it in our review, but that scene where they're pumping her full of mercury so she can't move, that's fucking great. Yeah. That's cool.
One good scene.
There's always one good scene in any movie. My thing with Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz coming back is... I only saw it once, and I'd be interested to revisit it. How was Mummy Tomb of the Dragon Emperor as a...
That's the third one.
I don't know how... I forget how that ends.
Maybe 2006, maybe 8.
I can pull
maybe
it here
somewhere there. I think it might be 2008, 2007, around that. I mean, it wasn't... it wasn't good. Well, it wasn't bad, but I think the first one is excellent. The second one is fine.
Yeah.
And the third one is straight to DVD, which is the perfect way to do a movie series.
Tomb of the Dragon Emperor got a cinema release. I saw it in cinema.
Oh, no, I know it did, but Sean, you know what I mean?
Oh, sorry, yes. It has an ethos of a straight-to-DVD movie.
It's at the bottom of the basket of DVDs that are in the shop.
Yes.
That, like, are selling for €2.
Because that was his son, was, like, starting doing some adventuring and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So maybe...
Would you... look, I suppose the question is, are you excited for a fourth The Mummy movie?
Do you know what I am? Like, God help me, I am. I love a romp. I love an adventure, and I'd like more of those.
You do love a romp, but you also hate them bringing things back from the past instead of doing a new thing.
True, but I will also say that I will break those rules and, fuck away everything I stand for properties that I love.
Yeah, obviously, National Treasure.
I was going to say, catch me day one for National Treasure when that comes back.
I think it might be good, but it could also be Zoolander 2.
I love that as a scale.
That's the scale. I suppose 1999 is so good, they're never ever going to get to that level.
Yeah,
but they can just kind of do a fine movie. I think the best it's going to be is Grad.
Yeah, and we've also been in like the Brendan Fraser, like the Brendasance, if you will, where like he's an actual, like he's proved himself as a solid actor, not just like an action guy. So maybe it'll be a bit more of a, touching, heartfelt movie. But also, I kind of just want it to be The Mummy 1999 again.
So you just should just go watch that movie.
What? No, that's not an option. I need new things, Conor.
I need new things with the same people.
Yes. Make it exactly the same, but make me feel different.
And like, no offense to poor Brendan, but he's been fucked over here big time because Rachel Weisz looks the exact fucking same as she did in 1999, and Brendan Fraser has aged like a normal human. But also that is a problem.
But also Brendan Fraser was ripped apart by making 3 mummy movies. The man was hung.
He's going to be fuming when he shows up first day and Rachel's just standing there like, fuck you.
Yeah.
All right.
And they're like, Brendan, we're going to do the hanging scene again. And he's like, oh, fuck.
I want you to start running across these bookshelves.
But I think this is what I want. This could be... Okay, there's a lot to fucking cram into a sentence.
Go for it.
The Mummy 4 with Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz is, I think, what I want any Indiana Jones to be in my heart. Of like, just a fun romp, but he's older now. I think that's fun. Whereas they always try and, with the Indiana Jones movies, raise the stakes infinitely. Whereas every Mummy movie, the stakes are kind of the same. Where it's like, Agent Curse, big dude is the...
Agent Curse, but normally the Agent Curse is like, the world's about to be eaten by locusts.
But we start there. We like Ark of the Covenant, it's like, the Nazis are going to fucking get the power of God. And then Temple of Doom, it's like someone's going to get a little crystal or whatever. I forget what that movie's about. And then Last Crusade, it's like, Jesus is real and he's gonna fight for us.
You know what though? I would have watched a movie where Jesus and Indiana Jones back to back a bunch of Nazis.
Oh my god, that'd be pretty good actually.
I would watch that. But like they do to put them up.
Oh yeah, they're fully like Notre Dame fucking fighting.
So I wanted to start off with that. I also have a piece of news, Sean, that you might have missed in your little travels. Ocean's 14 has been greenlit.
I did miss this. What the fuck?
All the cast are coming back,
except for Bernie Mac.
So you got Clooney, you got Julia Roberts, Matt Damon, Brad Pitt. You also have Andy Garcia, who has been confirmed to be also returning
Fucking hell.
to the movie.
That's great. Andy Garcia is great in those movies.
Now, which is The Mummy and Ocean's 11 are two of our movies that me and you, Sean, are in both agreement. Now, we will have disagreements, but they are two movies that the two of us are like, they bang. They fuck big time.
They fuck big time. Ocean's 11 I will watch at the drop of a hat whenever it's on. I will also say Ocean's 12 and 13, pretty good sequels.
13 is excellent. 12, I think it insists upon itself.
Jesus Christ. He said that in all sincerity as well.
No, I knew what I was going to do.
12, I think I give 12 a lot of pass for the she looks like Julia Roberts bit.
That is very funny. Yes, okay, question. Ocean's 11 is on the TV. Mm-hmm. The Mummy is on a different channel. They both start at 9 o'clock. Which one are you watching? You can't swap.
I'm watching Ocean's 11, but during the ad breaks I'm watching The Mummy on the other channel.
Just jumping back in.
Yeah, because Ocean's 11, it's a tight plot. You know, you gotta stick with it. The Mummy, I'll drop in for some action every now and again.
You know Fraser's coming in with Char.
Yeah.
Whenever you go
We're going to watch all those bookcases topple over.
No, Benny!
I did see there's a person I follow on Instagram and they make like bootleg action figures. But they made the chair that he fucks at that one guy.
What?
In the, like what? Oh, a bit of spring cleaning, and he just
hooks
a chair across the room. They made that chair, and we're big chair fans here on the pod.
You don't know if you noticed, if this is your first episode, this is a chair podcast at the end of the day.
Chair stands.
Do you remember that time we had a Patreon hangout where we ranked chairs?
We did do that, didn't we?
We did, and people paid us.
Yeah. No, and it was honestly, everyone had an opinion, which I was really happy about. It was
one of those where it was the perfect example of everyone who listens to us, the buy-in, because they're like, oh, the two of these are idiots. But like we showed up and we were genuinely rating those fucking chairs, like given, like fully invested, and everybody else then was also invested.
Because there was also like oh, is this like in a fight scenario or is it just the best kinds of chairs?
What are we doing? Comfort? Are we doing violence? I don't know. And there was people there was strong opinions on all sides.
There was, and I think it was a dentist chair ended up as the winner.
Bulky, sturdy, ready to go.
Bulky, sturdy, not going anywhere. Also comfortable, you know?
Can lean back in that bad boy, you know what I mean? You're going to be... What happens in the chair? Not comfortable, but the chair itself, very comfortable.
But they give you all of those painkillers, you're fine.
You're grand, you're high as a kite. Are you happy about Ocean's 14 coming back? Or, Sean... Is this the exact same story as The Mummy, in which we would be against this, except for this is a franchise that we like?
It's the second one, for sure. But that shouldn't colour anyone's opinion. How would you feel if we did a Christmas movie review, but it was just Ocean's 11?
By the way, I just found out Don Cheadle's returning as Bashir Tarr.
Fuck me. I'd love if he came back with a flawless British accent this time.
I don't think it would work. He needs to come in with the world's worst accent.
I think the payoff in the third one, where he gets to pretend to be American, is fantastic.
I think this is great. I think this was always going to happen. They're always trying to get something going with Oceans.
Oh, sorry. I was in a charity shop the other day, and I got Ocean's 11 on Blu-ray, but they rescanned all the film in 4K, and it looks fucking savage to this day. It's amazing.
Amazing. Soderbergh's a genius. What a madman.
What a madman. Bring him. Is he doing Ocean's 14? Or
that's a very, very good question. I know everyone's coming back.
What about the Ocean's 8 gals? What are they up to?
I actually don't know if they're going to be in it. Or the Conclave director, Edward Berger, has been rumoured to be directing it, but has also been rumoured that he turned down the offer to helm the project. So we don't currently have a director or a writer or a release date, except that we have all the actors signed on.
Do you know, that honestly, with the way Hollywood works, that's probably the hardest part.
Yeah, they've done the opposite way around.
Yeah.
they've got George Clooney, Brad Pitt, Matt Damon, Don Cheadle, Julia Roberts locked in, and now they're like, right, now we need to write a movie.
Yeah, it's like, guys, okay, now we're all here. Just hang on, we'll figure it out.
I think this could be really bad, but also charmingly fine.
I think the worst Ocean's movie is a 6 out of 10.
Yeah, I think you've lowered that. You lowered that halfway through. I think the worst Ocean's movie is better than a lot of movies.
Yeah,
because it's the simple concept of everyone loves a break-in or a breakout or some sort of scheme where there's a team involved, and then at the end you're like, this is how we did it.
Yeah. Any heist, I think, is just...
Heist movie.
It's hard to fuck up a heist.
Like a Knives Out as well, a murder mystery.
Yeah.
A heist movie and a murder mystery, even a bad one, you can watch because it's just fun.
Yeah, and you're like, okay, even if it's ridiculous, you're like, okay, but this is what they have to do in this world, and I accept that.
Okay, I want to move on because I want to start off strong with two of them. And now, Sean, Wicked is making a lot of money.
It is.
In the cinema. And what happens when one thing makes a lot of money and has a singer, a pop star, who's at the helm of that?
They say, let's not rest on our laurels, let's try something new and different this time.
Sabrina Carpenter is said to produce and star in Alice in Wonderland-inspired musical film.
Hear me out.
Go for it.
I don't think that's a bad idea.
You know what? I read it and I went, that's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. It makes a lot of sense. I respect the
if
fucking
you were in the
move.
studio, whoever came up with the idea of like, right, they've got Ariana for Wicked. Wicked is making a shit ton of money.
Yeah.
Like, so much fucking money. And we don't really care if the movie's good, but we do like money. So, who can we get? And who can we put in a certain... Alice in Wonderland. That's a big... Okay,
Yeah.
we could do that.
Alice. Blonde.
Who could we get to play Alice?
Do you want to know how you make this $1 billion franchise?
Please.
Chapel Roan is the Queen of Hearts. Come on.
He's nailed it.
What are we doing?
He's nailed it.
Folks.
Like, you're printing money at that point, lads. Like, it's game over.
And then, I don't know, fucking Brendan Urie is the Mad Hatter or something. I don't know.
Big Brendan.
Get Brendan
What a
in.
voice.
He's doing nothing.
He's chilling. So, like, they don't know how it's going to be adapted, but apparently it's a passion project for Sabrina Carpenter, which is why she's involved.
It tracks so hard that Sabrina Carpenter just loves Alice in Wonderland. That just makes a lot
Apparently
of sense.
she approached them with the idea.
Interesting.
How easy was that meeting?
A film exec heard Sabrina Carpenter wants to make something, and it was like, oh, we're doing Spider-Woman again?
She's...
That's Sydney Sweeney, I know. But
No, we're doing Madam Web too.
No, I think like that's a slam dunk, surely.
Yeah,
Which
Go on.
I was going to say, the logical next step in that, I think, is Taylor Swift's Cinderella.
Yeah, I think we could be seeing a lot of this. I think Wicked has kind of brought in. Look, you see with all the any sort of genre of movie, if one does well, that's why we're now like after Barbie did well, so now we got to have like all of the movies based around toys for a little while.
I also don't think like having a musical movie. It's not the worst idea in the world to hire a professional singer, you know?
No, I much prefer this if we're going to do it.
Also, Taylor Swift was in Cats. Let's just get that on the record.
Cats had to walk before Wicked.
I think so.
Wonderland had to run. I think they went too big too soon.
There has to be like a sacrificial lamb in these situations,
because I think like Cats is way too far. Like you're not going to pull that off unless
the buy-in for Cats is insane.
And it was before the pandemic, and nobody was like it was a different time. Whereas now Wicked coming out with part 1, part 2 has done really well. People liked it, so I mean, there's definitely a road there that they can kind of just follow. They just bring in people who can sing, good start, and put them in a movie that's kind of good.
Yeah, and then the opposite of that is they're making a Greatest Showman stage play, which is like a movie first and then into the musical theatre world.
Yeah. I think we could be seeing a lot more of these. I think Cinderella is probably in the works as well. Yeah, definitely.
It has to be. Like, I guess it's maybe the licensing might be an issue with that one. But
true.
It's Alice in Wonderland. I don't know who owns that actually.
I mean, there was a movie. I think in like 2016.
There was two of them ones, wasn't there? And
2010 and 2016.
Well? Yeah. Who owns the rights?
Is the most famous probably Walt Disney in 1951 animated movie. So 1951. So Walt Disney, is it?
Disney bought the rights to Alice in Wonderland and the illustrations in 1938, apparently. They own the trademark to Alice in Wonderland. Okay, so they have it. It is just... they have everything, pretty much. Fucking hell.
I'm starting to think having a monopoly is bad.
Princess Jasmine, The Jungle Book, Handy Manny, they also own.
Yeah.
You'd be delighted to know Disney owns Pirates of the Caribbean, a series of fantasy swashbuckler films produced by Jerry Bruckheimer and based on the theme park attraction of the same name. They own all of those as well.
Great. I'll write that down.
Yeah.
I'm sure we probably won't get another one of them.
What? What? I've heard rumours. Sydney Sweeney's going to be in it.
They're bringing her in.
Margot Robbie, Ayo Edebiri, they're all involved.
They're all coming in. I think this is a good idea.
Yeah, I'm on board.
I mean, it's going to make a lot of money, and I think it could be good. So I went to see Wicked Part 1. I went to the cinema. It was pretty good for what it is. Like, it's not, obviously I'm not the target audience, but I'm like, this is great. Everyone can sing, good songs, good choreography. We're all good.
Cinematography's there too.
Other than the lighting is weird. We're not going to get into that.
I haven't seen it, I'll be honest.
There's about 4 suns at all times at everyone, which is kind of weird.
But it's Oz, you know? There can be all kinds of crazy lighting.
Yes, suppose you get away with it. And Alice is in the Wonderland, so technically you can have fucking 15 suns.
They're basing all of these around what can we just light from every angle?
It can't be on Earth. Because we need to light them from the front and the back.
the big castle. There can be a lot of lights in Cinderella.
Perfect.
You know?
Sean, we're going to move on to some news that I think you might enjoy. I'm just picking stories for a nice little episode where I'm not going to annoy you.
We're easing back in, you know? It's been a while.
Back in. V for Vendetta TV series is in the works at HBO, and James Gunn is down to produce it.
Interesting. That's a fairly nice combination of words you've thrown at me there.
What I've done there is I've selected a lot of words that I know you will like.
Yeah.
And I have found the sentence that includes all of them.
The thing about V for Vendetta is, number one, Alan Moore is going to hate whatever you do with this series.
Alan Moore, though, he does hate almost everything that everyone does.
True. Very, very true. But it's hard in terms of spectacle and delivery and vibe. it's really hard to beat the V for Vendetta movie.
Yeah.
Specifically.
Yeah.
The Hugo Weaving fucking killed it in that.
Yeah. And I think it's one of those where, no, at the same time, we love that movie because that's kind of like around our time, but a lot of people probably haven't seen that movie.
True.
There's like a whole generation. That was 2005. Like that was 20 years ago.
Yeah. Like that came out at the time when we were like, this is the coolest thing that has ever been made.
That came out like Hellboy, like all around that time where there's weird comic book, like weird comic booky shit was coming out, and we were like, yeah, this is right up our street.
Yeah. Whereas now, I don't know, like that might be to the generation below us, might just be like a hidden gem, maybe, or like it's just not. It's more niche, maybe.
And I mean, if it goes to HBO, like The Penguin, you could have like a weekly V for Vendetta show, which could be really cool if done correctly, but also really bad if it's not done correctly.
I don't know how I feel about HBO making the show that glamorizes an anarchist.
It is quite ironic,
isn't it? You know, it's like
a Hobie from
Hobie
Spider-Verse. Hobie Browne getting his own movie and cashing in capitalism.
It's like this isn't in the ethos of the movement. Like I think V for Vendetta, of all the comic book all the graphic novel adaptations, is probably one of the easiest ones to translate because it's very grounded and it's just a guy in a mask. Yeah,
and it could be anyone.
It could be anyone. That's like the whole point and the message. You're also in like the graphic novel. He's written as less of a out and out hero. He's much more of a kind of miserable prick. So maybe they go miserable prick route.
It's easier to go miserable prick in a series. I think in a movie you have to have that. If you're going to do the movie, you do the comic book movie.
Yeah.
Or anti-hero at the least.
True, but in that V for Vendetta movie, he does full on torture Natalie Portman. And
he does, that's a point.
What a great thing.
You're like, what a guy.
Legend.
Hey guys, let's hear him out.
He's got that cool mask.
I think this could be, I think it's a really good idea.
Yeah.
Sometimes you read some and I'm like, I'd like to see that. A V for Vendetta series on HBO, executive produced by James Gunn and involved in that DC stuff. Go for it.
And look, the Watchmen series was pretty good. So, like...
And the Penguin was fucking excellent.
Fucking phenomenal. So just capture some of that, sprinkle it into V for Vendetta.
Yeah.
And, rise up against the upper class.
Similar to what you did with Pennyworth.
Doesn't in Pennyworth, right?
Yeah.
And I don't mean to bring the tone down.
Yeah.
Doesn't Alfred have sex with the Queen in that series?
I have to be honest with you. I blocked a lot of that out.
That's fair. I understand.
I think he does.
This was back in the day where you had to watch everything.
Where you had to have sex with the Queen.
You had to have sex with the Queen,
This was a different time.
Not anymore, because she's
not
fucking...
anymore, but when a series came out, these youngsters might not know, but you had to have sex with the Queen in a scene. Yeah. You just had to.
They laid it down. If you produced a film or the TV show, even a radio play in the UK, had to have sex with the Queen.
A radio play?
Yeah.
And now for the scheduled 4-minute sex scene with the Queen.
4 minutes?
Every sound. Here we go.
17 boom operators around.
If you need Blue Chew after this...
Email Blue Chew after this, see what they can do.
So, Sean, I was going to touch on, by the way, that we might have a slightly smaller episode this week, but I was going to touch on Miami Vice are currently, and I might have an update maybe next week or the week after, are currently looking for Michael B. Jordan and Austin Butler to star in a Miami Vice remake.
Look, if I was making a Miami Vice remake, I would pick 2 of the best actors living.
Why don't we choose Michael B. Jordan and Austin Butler to do every movie?
Honestly, pretty good.
That is what we always talk about. Is they're like, we're doing a Miami Vice remake.
Yeah,
cool. Who should we get? And surely on the whiteboard is like at the top is Michael B. Jordan Austin Butler, we go for those two, we'll work our way down.
Yeah. It's like when they were doing, because I watched this the other day again, Invictus. Do you remember that movie?
Yeah.
They were like, who do we get to play Nelson Mandela? Oh, Morgan Freeman, of course.
So we'll be asking for the laugh.
Just in case he says yes, you know?
You might say yes. You never know. So I think, just wanted to let people know that is being, firstly, they're tracking them. They're circling the reboot at this
sounds
point.
like they're hunting them.
And the Miami Vice director Joseph Kosinski, who is directing it, who obviously Joseph Kosinski's done a lot of great work in the last few years, he says if it ends up being those two, I'd be very lucky.
But gotta feel shit if they don't get them, and then who they cast instead.
Let's get Morgan Freeman. Fuck it.
They do old Miami Vice.
Oh yeah, Jamie Foxx and Colin Farrell.
It's Morgan Freeman and I don't know, Russell Crowe or someone.
Oh, they'd kill it.
That would actually be pretty good.
I'd watch that.
I'd watch the shit out of that.
Although Joseph Kosinski did Top Gun Maverick, so he can do no wrong at this point. He's just kind of chilling.
It's true.
And he did F1.
Oh, I haven't seen it, but I've heard good things.
Heard good things. I want to finish on a little bit of Star Wars news. And is that I've got 3 different Star Wars headlines, and we can go into them or not, depending on how much you want to talk about, Sean.
Okay.
Adam Driver says Disney shot down his Ben Solo Star Wars sequel film despite Lucasfilm saying they loved the idea.
Isn't he full on fucking dead in that series, though?
What a reboot.
Oh, okay. I guess it's like before he became dead. Like,
just to be clear, the film would have had Steven Soderbergh writing the script for a Ben Solo Kylo Ren movie. I've forgotten all of my principles, and I'm back on board. I knew you would be. I knew you would be. But that is classic Star Wars of like, sorry, what you said? You're saying Adam Driver and Steven Soderbergh would like to do a movie for us.
Yes.
Well, that's all well and good, lads, but we have fucking the Mandalorian and Grogu locked in, and I'm not letting you take their slot.
I got 3 words for you, buddy. The Bad Batch. Okay.
Get the fuck out of here, Adam Driver and Steven Soderbergh.
What are we, some kind of skeleton crew?
My second headline for Star Wars: abandoned Star Wars movie reportedly back in development. This is going to be good. So they didn't have time to do the Steven Soderbergh Adam Driver movie because they're too busy doing a movie based around a little lad called Lando. Do you know who Lando is?
I'm familiar with Lando Calrissian.
Well, what if they, you obviously coming out of Solo from a few years ago.
2016,
there was all those
2017 was that?
There was all those rumours that Lando was going to be getting his own movie with Donald Glover returning.
Yes.
And now it looks set to be back on.
Surely the iron isn't hot anymore for the Lando Solo movie. You do that the year after Solo.
It's now 10 years later for a movie that was grand.
How old was Billy D. Williams when he played Lando Calrissian?
Okay, let's think about it. It was 1980. I'm going to say he was 34.
So Billy D. Williams was born in 1937. God damn.
Jeez, he was really old. Okay.
And then Empire Strikes Back came out in...
Wasn't that 80?
1980.
Yeah.
So he was 43.
Fucking well.
How old is Donald Glover?
I think he's about 43.
Donald Glover, 42. Yeah, he's the same age.
And this is a prequel.
I'm not saying he can't do it. I'm not saying he doesn't look great. Yeah. I'm just saying the prequel should have been 10 years ago.
I just really think it's funny that they've done... they're like, get out of here, Steven Soderbergh, trying to do a Star Wars movie. We've got our Lando idea back on the table.
We gotta do this shit no one cares about.
And lastly, what about the most anticipated movie ever from Star Wars. I'm going to read the exact headline. Star Wars is bringing back its most anticipated movie in the worst possible way. Most anticipated movie, you ask? Rogue Squadron. I know you were devastated when Rogue Squadron, directed by Patty Jenkins, got announced, got rejected, got announced, got cancelled, got announced again, got cancelled. But Sean, you can see a trend.
I think we're put the word out there, we back up.
It's coming back, but this time as a Disney Plus series.
Oh, you lost me.
Better? Worse.
Worse.
Oh,
the thing that was designed to be a film? Yeah, let's stretch that out into 6 to 8 hours.
Yeah, and I think and look, they've been killing it recently with their Disney Plus series. Like, everyone's always like fucking loving that shit. Like Andor, really good.
Yeah,
and everything else.
One.
Just, I'd love a second good one.
Maybe this could be the next good one, you know?
Could be. Don't know. No offense to everyone who worked on the other things, but like, if we're being honest with ourselves, if Andor is the standard, I mean,
Standard.
Have we got near that?
The Acolyte? No, not the Acolyte for sure.
A lot of things are all right. There's a lot of grad.
There's a lot of
There's a lot of I wouldn't watch it again, but I see it.
Look, there's a lot of $250 million grand on Disney Plus.
Yeah. So you're excited for a Rogue Squadron Disney Plus series?
No, if you had said it was a movie again, I might be on board a bit, but
there's no way you would have been on board.
I would have been slightly more on board than if it was a series. I don't need more series. We talked about this.
And is Patty Jenkins gonna still do it?
I don't know. I don't think she should have to if she doesn't want to.
It would have been no, she's not. So she's no longer directing it, but it's going to be a series.
So they took her idea. They're expecting this Ryan Gosling Starfighter movie to go real well.
They're banking on it. They're banking on that big time.
And which it will, because it's got Ryan Gosling and we'll see it a million times.
Obviously.
But it's like, and then they're like, oh, what's the next spaceship one? You know? So it's just, have some faith in some original ideas, but give me the Mummy 4 by all means.
And Ocean's 14.
And Ocean's 14, National Treasure 3 if you have it in
he literally has movie. He's got no real standards, or like, he doesn't stand by anything.
No. I stand by my fellow workers, Conor. Fight for your rights.
To party.
I'm one of the Beastie Boys. It's true.
I think that's it for this week, Sean.
What a week! Would you like me to take us out, Conor?
Sure. Let's see if you got it in you.
Well, I haven't done this in a while. Thank you, everyone, for listening to this episode of the Heroes for Hire podcast. We will be back at some point in the future. We're still figuring everything out.
Yes.
Big thank you to everyone over on Patreon, patreon.com/Heroes for Hire podcast. Link to that is in the description. Everyone over there, absolute legend. Stuck with us over a couple of months we were gone. Helps us to keep making the show, helps us to pay for the hosting and everything like that. So just thank you all very much, very, very, very much. And big shout outs go to Róisín and baby Ben Palmer, Ryan Komatsu, Dozer Enthusiast, Evanson, Waffles, the official uncle of the show, David Clarke, Dominic, Anna Sharkfoot Hjelmroos, Danny McLaughlin, Lordsmish, Michelle Browne, Frost, Ed Ball, Conor and Lorraine. Can't wait to see the baby clothes merch. We'll get on that. Russ, no jokes or silliness, just a huge congrats to Conor on the impending bundle of joy-Parfitt.
Everyone's being very nice.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to respond to it. Jackson Brueheim, Liz had a few too many on St. Paddy's Day and tipsily subscribed to the Patreon. Ciara Lawler, Judge Leahy, Champagne for my real friends, Real Pain for my sham friends, Johnny Ray, Jack Markham, Hunter Havard, the Texas Ironman. Lisa is auditioning for Cool Runnings, check me out. Justin, we named the monkey Jack, Bowman. Joe Reid, John NeSmith, Ted Sullivan, Jeff Scroger, Adam O, Charlie Smith, Logan Merriman, Yikes, it's a YinzerG-G-G-Ghost, and Pete Rogers. Thank you all for your support. We really appreciate it. Heading over to patreon.com/Heroes for Hire podcast if you want to support us over there. There is also the merch store, heroesforhire.ie/shop. Twitter is @HeroesForHirePod, the 4 is the number 4. Facebook is Detective Divilment's discussion group. Instagram is Heroes for Hire podcast. Blue Sky is Heroes for Hire podcast. And the best way to ever help out the show is to tell one human being that we exist.
Just one, please.
And I think I've still got it, Conor.
Never lost. I've got it all.
I'm sure.
See you later, guys.
Bye.